All right, it's getting late. I've had a couple different people ask me about what I use whenever I'm out contract cutting. So I got everything laid out on the tailgate. Mama's gonna come out here and do the videoing while I tell you what I got, why I got, and how I got it organized. So stick around. All right, so first thing first, you're gonna need something to hold all your equipment in. So this is my suspenders that's got my wedge pouch, axe, scabbard, and all that stuff on it. I made this. There's a video on how I done it and how I got it all organized somewhere on my channel. Just snoop around, you'll find it. So this here is going to go in the box along with all this. I got two big saws, the 395 and this saw here that nobody's supposed to know about just yet. Top secret. And then I got the old 460 that has a production bar on it, but it's not a production saw. I just pack it just in case if I get hung up, or if, like the last job I done had a lot of pine on it, which pine for that saw is just a blast. I'll put a 20-inch bar and leave the 8-pin on it, knock the drags down, do a little bit of tunneling on the back of the tooth, and it just flat eats. So that's another reason why I use that saw. If the timber changes and I'm not in a big hardwood, then it don't make sense to run a big saw in small, junky, diameter size trees, if that makes sense. So all this, and then of course you got I got extra barn chain, got my combo can, extra 2-stroke gas, extra 2-stroke mix, measuring cup to mix it out. There's my axe for this, hard hat. Hit pause, mama, forgot one. Knew I was forgetting something. This here is just a toolbox that I picked up from, I think, Walmart. It's just got a little bit of everything in it. Get out here. I robbed these out of one of them plastic totes you get from Walmart. It's like electrical kit or something. And they fit perfect inside here. I got extra earplugs, extra sprockets, some chainsaw parts, some extra chains. There's a tape, spark plugs, saw wrenches, all kinds of files. Just extra odd and end stuff that a timber cutter is going to need whenever he's out on the road. And I'm not going far, I mean, but who wants to run 20 miles in town to a chainsaw shop whenever I got my chainsaw shop right here? So that's another reason why I pack that with me. Now let me get it all put inside the toolbox in the bed of my truck, which that's all it is just a diamond plated toolbox. Let me get it all thrown in there and organized on how I want it laid out, so whenever I go to get anything out, I don't have to empty the whole daggone truck to do it, and then I'll come back and I'll show you. All right, I'm sorry it's dark, but I'm losing my light. I got started on this late. A guy called me and he's wanting me to do some cutting for him the next day or two because we're gonna get rained out at the sawmill, so I figured I'll just throw all my stuff back in here. But here it all is. I got my main gas jug that I mix in down there in the bottom, hard hat, combo can. There's my parts for my saws, extra barn chain for the combo can, an extra wedge just because then there's getting some life on them. There's the 460, the big 395, the quiet saw that nobody's supposed to know about, and I got some extra bars. There's my axe too, and yeah, my wedge pouch. And I got some extra bars right here just in case something gets a little crazy and I bend one. But that's how it is. Every bit of it fits inside that diamond plated toolbox right back here at the back, so I can use the tailgate as a working table if I need to work on a saw. Of course I do most of my maintenance on a tailgate anyways. There ain't no sense in dragging it all out and going in the shop, blowing it all out and bringing it all back in here. I'll just set everything right here, bring the air hose out here, do all my blowing and stuff out here, and throw it back in the box for the next trip. Hope that helps somebody as far as figuring out how to set up a truck that is quiet, convenient, and nobody knows you're even a timber cutter, which can be an issue. You get some thieving going on, that kind of stuff, if you're broadcasting and promoting that you're a timber cutter. You got chainsaws and slop and oil and everything all over the bed of the truck. You're gonna get people walking up there looking in there, well, look at that chainsaw, let's grab it and go. So that's another reason why I do it. Thank you. Later on.